He's scamming again. Das Thumbnail war von dem Typen, der diese Festivals, dieses insane Festival mit allen möglichen Stars auf dem Beach Resort veranstalten wollte und sich das als Fake rausgestellt hat. Und Leute scheinen es immer noch jetzt beim zweiten Mal auch zu glauben.
Everyone knows about Fire Festival, one of the most catastrophic events that never happened. A giant scam, and creator Billy McFarland went to jail for it, and he still owes victims of it millions of dollars. Fire Festival was hyped up to be one of the biggest music festivals ever created. It made outrageous claims about like the headliners that were performing, bringing in the biggest music artists of all time. Basically any artist with a pulse that ever cracked the Billboard Top 100 was slated to perform at Fire Festival. Hey, we've also got a necromancer on staff, and he just revived Elvis Presley, who just committed to performing at Firefest. Get your tickets today, you don't want to miss it. All of the biggest musical stars are going. It's also the most luxurious event ever held. We also turned off gravity so you can float around. Like, it's got everything you could ever want. Get your tickets to Fire Festival. But then when it was time for the event to happen, it didn't. All of the excited guests were greeted with nothing but a tent and some cheese sandwiches.
Ach, es ist doch passiert. Zelt und Cheese Sandwiches. Kostenlos? Was heißt kostenlos? Aber im Preis inkludiert ist schon fett.
That I think Billy McFarland himself whipped up in his kitchen. Just 2 pieces of Wonder Bread and like a slab of government cheese. Like, that's all it was. It was a huge scam. Everyone lost their ass on it, and it sent Billy McFarland to jail for being a fraudster. But he's been released from jail. And you know what he's doing?
That was the fucking
Fire
mistake.
Festival again. He even tried to do a crypto island NFT scavenger hunt, but now he's just going back to calling it Fire Festival too. Fire Festival organizer and fraudster Billy McFarland announced a ticket drop on Monday for a sequel festival. After teasing the follow-up festival early this year, 100 pre-sale tickets went up for grabs on August 21st for $4.99 apiece. Tickets will continue to increase incrementally, with the last round selling for $7,999 each. For $1,500 or
Nee, so viel Geld für ein Festival ausgeben. Da bin ich komplett raus. Außer du hast eine richtig geile Location, hast eine schöne Dusche, hast eine Area, wo es ein bisschen ruhiger ist, hast schnell Zugang. Aber es scheint ja die gleichen Tickets zu sein, mit kleinen Zelten, bloß dass sie am Ende teurer werden, je später du kommst.
less, you could get 4 VIP tickets to Coachella with accommodations and a ready-to-go Lake El Dorado tent. If anyone buys tickets to this, you deserve to lose your money. You absolutely deserve to get scammed. Legitimately. You 100% deserve it. Those 100 tickets have sold out, according to an email from organizers and McFarland's social media, despite the event having no lineup of artist, exact date, or location. So he literally sold them nothing. He actually sold them nothing. All 100 people that bought this should be investigated. Like, that's criminal levels of stupidity and recklessness. It's been the absolute wildest journey to get here, McFarland said while wearing a white bathrobe, wireless headphones. It all really started during the 7-month stint in solitary confinement. It looks like he learned so much, too. He continued that during his incarceration at Federal Correctional Institution Elkton in Lisbon, Ohio, he wrote a
Ohio.
50-page plan to parlay interest and demand into Fire into new projects. There was a mention of a new Fire documentary and a Fire Broadway music festival. Now there's Fire Festival 2 slated for the end of 2024, with pop-ups and events across the world.
What's up, guys? This is a big day, because as of right now, Fire Festival 2 tickets are officially on sale.
Yeah!
It's been the absolute wildest.
The Washington Post. Democracy dies in darkness. Bisschen bold für eine Firma, die gekauft wurde von, wie heißt er, Jeff Bezos, und seitdem die Berichterstattung über Amazons Behandlung von Arbeitern ein wenig weniger und ein wenig positiver geworden ist.
Journey to get here, and it really all started during the 7th-month stint in solitary confinement. I wrote out.
Hey, Billy, I'm not your PR guy. I'm not on the board here. Why would you mention solitary confinement? Hey, guys, Fire Festival 2 is coming out. By the way, I am a convicted criminal. I spent 7 months in solitary confinement. But that's when I went on my spiritual journey and I really found myself. So I'm doing it again.
From around the world together to make the impossible happen, but how would find the best partners in the world to allow me to be me while executing Fire's vision to the highest level?
You just shouldn't be you. Like, that's the big problem, is you. You are the problem. This doesn't inspire confidence, Billy.
To sign a deal to produce Fire Festival, the Broadway musical.
I still think that's such a great idea.
It's Broadway musical?
He's actually selling nothing now. He's selling imagination. Like, he's selling the idea of things, which is so fucking cool. And people are buying it.
Ja, er macht's eigentlich richtig smart. Also, was heißt smart, aber er bedient sich den Leuten einfach was verkaufen, dass es dann besser wird. Wie auch in der Politik gemacht wird. Wenn die ganzen Ausländer weg sind, dann wird's besser, dann kriegt ihr einfach alle mehr Geld. Wenn keine Ausländer da sind, dann kriegst du bessere Arbeit. Obwohl die Ausländer ja nur die schlechte Arbeit machen. Das ist ziemlich wild.
Is coming back to the Caribbean. We are targeting Fire Festival 2 for the end of next year, and in the meantime, we'll be doing pop-ups and events across the world. Guys, this is your chance to get in.
Let's go.
Everything I've been working towards. Let's fucking go.
My man. Who wouldn't want to go? Billy, let me take a peek here. For only $7,999, I can go to a completely make-believe event.
As I'm sure you've heard by now, the tickets sold out really, really fast. And this is definitely going to frustrate a lot of you, but we now have 6,900 people on the
Und auch schön mit 4 auf Missing Out reinballern. Der hat seine Target Audience, die wahrscheinlich auch mit einem AirPod und einem weißen Bademantel gerade zu Hause chillen und sagen, komm, der kann mich doch nicht zweimal abziehen. Oder einfach diese Feeling, dieses Experience haben, auf so einem geilen Festival zu sein und einer der wenigen zu sein, die dahin dürfen.
the waitlist for Fire Festival 2. I have gotten emails.
Do you think this guy's ever told the truth about anything in his life?
Nein.
I don't think he's even capable of being honest. Like, he was made in a lab to only tell lies.
However, today we are dropping Fire Festival merch. Here's one of our old hats. And I am picking 5 people who buy merch this week and comping you each 2 tickets to Fire Festival 2. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the hate. Together, you're creating the absolute perfect storm, and I can't wait to give the rest of you a front row seat as I fly right through it. 72 hours.
Is there anyone less honest than Billy McFarland, I wonder? So he made a single hat. I think there's a 0% chance there's merch to buy, and if there is, if you buy it, it should be like some kind of litmus test that immediately identifies you as a potential, like, criminally stupid threat to society.
Ja,
Billy dropping
ja.
killer deals is $600 a ticket for Fart Festival. Show some goddamn respect. It's $7,999 per ticket. Don't you dare make him sound like a cheapskate. Fire Festival 2 pre-sale the Caribbean December 6, 2024 at 12 p.m. Where's the merch? Ah, here we go. $40 hat, $60 shirt, and... Okay, here. This is looking amazing, actually. Sorry to have not placed my faith in Billy McFarland and his team. And by team, I mean Billy McFarland and his 6 other alter egos. So he's got great options here. The $40 festival hat. This badass shirt. Beautiful hoodie.
200 Euro
Hold on.
plus $25 Shipping. Und Leute
Just a
kaufen
minute,
das
sports
wahrscheinlich.
fans. We've got a deal on our hands. $10 says he bought all of his own tickets and will scalp them. No.
Ach, Domestic Shipping, aber 25 international. Okay.
He didn't buy his own tickets.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das so viel kostet. Kann sein, aber ich kann mir gut vorstellen, dass er $3 noch mindestens draufschlagen würde, um einfach nochmal ein bisschen mehr Profit zu machen.
Are you out of your mind? You think Billy McFarland has ever spent $1 in his life? No. He is literally just lying. They don't have tickets. They don't have anything. There is nothing. He is making shit up. That's all it
Die sind ja auch nur gezeichnet, aber würden die wirklich so einen Rand haben, wäre das wild.
is. It's imagination. It's SpongeBob and Patrick in their box. That's Billy McFarland's brain. That's his whole life. It's all make-believe. There is nothing real about this. Or him. Did you hear God might be real? Yeah, and his name's Billy McFarland. This guy is making hundreds of thousands of dollars selling nothing. Actually nothing. He has legitimately made so much money selling nothing. Isn't that one guy that made the festival where the only food was some random ass sandwiches? Yeah, among many other things, yes. Fire Festival is still to date probably the most disastrous event ever attempted. Hypothetically, if it was legit, would you buy a ticket? Man, no. Shit, no, I still wouldn't. Absolutely not. I still think DashCon and Tana Mojo's events tie for worst event. I don't know, man. At least with TanaCon.
Stimmt, die fucking
I can't even think of
TanaCon. Was kam da jetzt raus? Der hat gelogen, dass der andere gelogen hat, weil der andere gelogen hat. Leute sind draußen verbrannt in der Sonne. Die Location wurde jedes Mal größer von den Leuten, die reinpassen, aber eigentlich haben irgendwie nur wenige reingepasst, weil die Location echt klein war.
Of a single positive. At least with DashCon, some people had fun. The ones that were like ejaculating into the pool. That's DashCon, right? Or the ball pit. The ones that were coming in the ball pit. Fire Festival, no one had fun. It was just a scam top to bottom. I decided to look up who's actually buying these tickets and why, and it's pretty much what I expected. It's a lot of people doing it for the meme, and also a lot of people that for some reason are so delusional they think there's a chance that it might happen, and that's worth spending this crazy amount of money on it. But here, this is a couple that proudly is talking about how they spent nearly $550 each to be among the first buyers of Fire Festival 2. And they said, if anything, it'll just be a really cool vacation. Our main concern is that we don't know if big headliners will be willing to, take the risk to be in something so controversial. We're going to stay optimistic, but we're going to expect that there may be some cheese sandwiches. Why? You know what else would be a really cool vacation? Taking a really cool vacation that doesn't cost thousands of dollars that you give to a scammer who's just taking advantage of your stupidity. Like, I know you've seen the footage of the last Fire Festival. What about that screamed really cool vacation? You went to just the middle of nothing and had a tent and a cheese sandwich. What's cool about that? I guess just the bragging right to say that you went to the Fire Festival sequel and still got nothing. So maybe you get like 5 extra likes on your Instagram post whining about it. It's your fault and it's a stupid thought process. No one is going to be headlining Fire Festival 2. I'll tell you right now. There's nothing to be optimistic about. It is not happening. Billy McFarland is a scammer. He is legitimately, evolutionarily designed to just lie, make shit up, and exploit stupid people for money. That's it. There's no
Aber solange es funktioniert, warum nicht weitermachen? Also aus seiner Perspektive. Es fucking funktioniert doch einfach.
chance that this happens this time around. And it's not like while he's been in prison, he's somehow learned how to throw the Fire Festival 2 properly. It's not like he got better connections while in the slammer. So it's going to be even less possible than it was the first time around. Silly Billy still owes $26 million to victims of his first scam and has no
Irgendwie muss das Geld ja wieder reinkommen. Das ist mit einem so einem gering bezahlten Job ein bisschen schwierig.
actual plan of paying that back. This is a desperate attempt to get a very quick infusion of cash in another imaginary festival to repay the first batch of suckers that bought into it. And let's not forget, this is already the second time since being released from jail that he's cooked up a fucking festival. He tried to do Pirate last time. I made a whole video on that. He tried to do an NFT scavenger hunt island vacation called Pirate, which he has now apparently wiped his ass with. So he's already canceled one of his imaginary events after trying to get money from it, and now he's doing it again with Fire Festival 2, but this time around, for some reason, people like this couple are spending money on it. It's pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic. He's also still considered a fugitive in the Bahamas. Like, no one is going to work with this guy. Absolutely nobody. So how could there even be a single thing to be
Cardi B
optimistic
wahrscheinlich.
about with Fire Festival 2? What
Maybe.
you have done is just help a desperate scammer try and repay victims of his scam from the past. At that point, just donate to his GoFundMe, I guess. Why buy his Fire Festival 2 make-believe tickets? Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.